We know that 2020 was a different year for all players and for all college football. So, what do you think that like the pro day and this activities they're gonna have like before draft as good as important for the players?
It's very important, especially for these guys, for the guys of the class of 2020, which what I was in. A lot of us didn't have an opportunity because they took scouts off the road. A lot of like March 13th, March 14th, and it was well over. Half Division I still had their pro days left, so it meant a lot to be able to come back to this school in particular. Somewhere I played at, and be able to finally showcase myself.
What do you think that you can that you learn that you can improve for the NFL?
Some things that I know that I can improve on for the NFL would just be ankle mobility. At times, just being more locked in, more focused at the task at hand. Stop letting little things distract me at times, because that's ultimately what the game's about. It's about details. So.
You have the chance for going for the Senior Bowl, like in the year like 2020, that you have like a bunch of problems. I kind of talked that with Sterling too. How do you think that for you, like having the pro day and having the Senior Bowl, like how this help your showcase for the NFL?
I definitely think that going to the Senior Bowl was a big help for me. It gave me a chance to, for teams to put a face to a name. Kind of being there, getting put at D tackle just was a little adversity for me. But I definitely feel like it showed teams that I was a coachable player, and that I'm going to go into any position that they put me at, I'm going to work at it, and I'm going to be successful at it. Having a pro day was huge for me. I think a lot of teams wanted to see kind of how fast I was, explosive. And not only that, how I can move in space and stuff with some of the position drills. So I definitely feel like pro day and the Senior Bowl was definitely a huge help for me.
In your career in college, like you was most than just a running back. You were the guy like to catch a lot of balls, and this is a stuff that the running backs have to do a lot on this new NFL rule. How do you think that all that you produce in Coast Carolina is gonna help you like for the draft process and going and the transition for the NFL?
I think gonna help me a lot. I feel like I'm the most versatile back in this in a draft. So I feel like it's gonna help me a lot. I could catch the ball, I could run the ball, I could do anything. I could be on special teams. I could go down there. You can put me on punt team. You can put me on kickoff. I could do it all. I'm versatile. More versatile than a lot of backs in this draft.
What do you like? What do you hearing from the teams like stuff that you have to improve, or do you have to show a little more for this draft process?
I just been hearing a lot of good feedback. Really, I just been hearing where they say I'm a good player. They like me a lot as a player and a person. They see me on special teams. I talked to the Rams, and they basically saying they see me on special teams as well.
A good stat about you, like in the research, is like the low completed pass percentage on you. I think if I'm not wrong, was the better number in the country, almost the better in the country. How do you develop your game for have this kind of numbers?
Preparation is key. Just taking time to work on little things. That's what I always tell myself. Just if I'm striving for something, that's the goal, then I want to surpass that. But I take preparation very serious.